Shit's whack.
Shit is whack. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Wasteland podcast. What? Oh. Yeah, Tyler sucks.
Tell him about how it's just me and you today. Tell him about
Yeah,
how
I
it's
was
just
getting
me
to
and
that, but you interrupted me.
Well, excuse me. All right, tell me.
I'm your host, Shane, as always, your favorite. Joined today with Tyler.
It's been a few weeks and I forgot how much that shit annoys me. Yeah, I'm here too.
It's just us two because quarantine.
we don't want to get COVID-19, but I decided because I have two mics, I can just have Shane really far away from me.
Yeah.
And it'll work fine. Also, Shane doesn't have it. And
I don't. My mom tested negative.
His mom possibly could have had it, but she tested negative.
Yeah.
So
it's great.
But
I could get it
from something else. Yeah.
Well, my parents work in a hospital.
Oh, she went back to work?
Yeah, both my parents did.
Wow.
I don't think they're seeing patients necessarily. I think they're doing like online stuff at work. It's really weird. I don't exactly know, but I know my dad's working in the ICU in April 20th. So I could actually get it.
Well, hopefully you don't, because
apparently it sucks.
Apparently it's really, really shitty. So the last podcast we did, I said in the podcast I wasn't really worried about it, and we were kind of all discussing how it's like, and now it's like, now that I know more about it and what happens to you, you like can't breathe, and it like destroys your lungs basically.
Apparently it sucks really bad.
So it's not just like, oh boo, I'm getting the flu, it's gonna suck. It's like, no, it's worse. It's really bad. But you know, at least a lot of people survive it. But America is currently like, I think we have the most cases right now. I could be wrong.
First or second?
I don't know. I thought we were first.
Well,
but
there's like people speculating that China hasn't been like actually reporting.
And I would believe that.
Yeah,
I'd believe that they aren't being totally honest right now.
But we are ahead of Italy, which is
not
crazy.
Good. Yeah, because Italy had a shit ton. Italy had way more than us, like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and you know we're supposed to be like leading. We're supposed to be leading modern medicine, but
we ain't.
We're not. We kind of sucking it up.
Yeah, I have no idea how anyone. My older brother. I shouldn't throw him under the bus like this, but he's libertarian, and he always kind of tries to justify certain things. And he was saying, "Well, America's handling it better than most countries," and I was like, "I don't think you're right."
I don't think so either.
I don't think you're right. I think that well, for one, Trump keeps telling people everything's okay, and we can expect to be out of this. It's like we have to get back. We got to get out of this quarantine because the economy's getting in the tanker, and it's like, well, I don't want to get out of quarantine unless the virus is sustainable. Because like as of right now, I don't want to.
He's like, Trump is only worried about the economy right now because he doesn't want that. He doesn't want to be the president that like
it's not
shit
even
on the economy.
But it wouldn't even be. You know, the thing about a leader is that you can deliver bad news in a way that people are like, well, you're right. And this is one of those times where it's like, I wouldn't even be that mad at him. Like,
if he just told us,
he just needs to, you know, there's some things he could have done better during this. But like, at this point, we do kind of need to come together and just get this shit fixed. I'm done worrying about the mistakes. Like, let's just get this shit rolling.
Yeah.
But he's still up his own ass.
Well, I mean, it is his, like, he got rid of that whole virus protection plan that Obama had put in place. And I feel like if that was still around, we would be doing a whole lot better.
Yeah. He picked the wrong time. But we always say, like, you know, when are we ever going to need it? And it's like,
hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah, you kind of need it.
Yeah. It's not like it's just like,
I'll tell you,
in case.
This is definitely, it doesn't matter who's elected. Doesn't matter if Trump's still around. I feel like that is going to get some funding. So,
100%.
Yeah, because I mean, this is what happens when you don't have it.
Well,
so.
that's what protected us against Ebola.
Yeah.
Like Ebola almost went out like this, but
Yeah, Ebola was. I mean, I remember that was a big stink, but I feel like it wasn't really that big a deal.
well, because we contained it really well.
You're right.
But and it was super serious compared to Corona, so more people were afraid of it.
That's true. Basically, nobody cared for that whole first week.
Oh yeah.
And
Everyone
it
was
wasn't until
going
like
around.
every state went into lockdown one by one. That's when people finally were like, I guess it's serious. People definitely did not give a shit. I went to a party right before the state went to lockdown. But I was aware of it.
It's crazy.
I didn't kiss people. I didn't drink out of their cups, same cups as them.
Yeah.
So
I honestly never thought that like some shit like this would happen.
yeah, this is we're in a historical event.
It's crazy.
We're in a piece of history right now.
Crazy. Fucking
All these kids aren't going to school.
yeah, my school got canceled into April 30th.
It's gonna end April 30th, or
Yeah.
what happens if are you guys gonna graduate early or no?
Well, my last day of school is May 8th
Yeah.
as a senior,
Yeah.
and then the rest of school gets out in like May 27th or something.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know.
So, well, that could suck a lot
So
of dick.
I will like go to
Like-
if the school's open on May 1st, I will go to school for 8 days
Yeah.
and I'll be done with my senior year.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Guess what's coming up, Tyler?
What?
My birthday.
Yeah, it's Saturday, isn't it?
Sunday.
Sunday, isn't
I
it?
thought it was Saturday.
Sunday. Okay. Well, then I
fucked
don't
up.
feel bad because you're the one who told me.
Sunday.
Sunday, and then you'll be the big 18.
The big 1-8.
The big. You'll be the big man
I can
upstairs.
watch porn.
Yeah, you can finally. I was rewatching the last podcast before you came. You can finally go to Pornhub
Yes.
and click yes. You're gonna finally see all these things.
I'm
all
so excited.
all the brother sister, all the
Stepmom.
Stepmom. I'm trying to think of one that's not incest, but
It's
all
hard.
the ebony, hardcore ebony action, which I feel like I don't know if that's not right. How is it? No one cares about that.
I know.
It's like we just like black women are on Pornhub, I guess, or something. I don't know. No one cares. No one's offended by ebony.
Yeah, that's weird. Why don't they just call it black?
I don't know. I don't know. I just know ebony's weird.
Yeah.
But I guess it could be worse. They call it something really bad. But
Like
we're not gonna say it. I feel like I shouldn't even be saying ebony, but it's a thing.
I don't think ebony's like a racial slur though.
It's not a slur. It's just a weird thing to call porn that features black people or black women. I think I don't even know if it's for
not
black
even
men.
like a porn definition.
Yeah. Well,
Like
ebony
an
is a color.
ebony-
Yeah, ebony is a color,
Yeah, like an ebony
but it's just black basically.
wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It is. I literally, you think I would know all these like porn genres? I can't think of any. I just know the stepson thing because it's fucking funny.
It's so funny.
Because it's so prominent, and it's like, who asked for this? And now we all just used to it. And we're like, we don't even bat an eye to it
I
anymore.
know.
And it's like, so many teenagers in America are like, I really hope my mom doesn't see my search history, and it's real mom and son. Why does it say real mom and son? They're acting.
I know.
They're not real. So why would you put that? Insinuating that that's what someone would want.
I didn't know that like incest porn is so like
It is
people fantasize
huge.
about that so much.
I
don't get it.
I think they fantasize it, but with themselves removed. Like, they're like in a story. If I was in a story right now, what wouldn't that be interesting if like you just lived with an older woman or something? And it's like, but in reality, no one wants that.
Yeah.
I feel like not even like the people who make it want it. They're just like, no, this shit's just popular. It's popping right now. So we gotta just jump on this shit. It's so popular.
It's everywhere. Oh my god.
I think it's just I think it's just because it's so taboo that people are like, yeah, it's just kind of fucked up, so let's do it.
It's so weird.
all right, let's move on from incest.
Move on.
Except for like, but you know what? You know what it really is? Game of Thrones has so much incest in it that it's like, you know what? That probably plays a piece in this.
Actually, well,
people are like,
did incest porn really?
Oh well, it had to be around from like back in the day too. It had to be because 70s and 80s porn, you know, that was a popular thing. I think you can still watch some stuff, but like I don't seek it out usually. So I'll tell you a story about porn. When I was like in either 7th or 8th grade, my friend who was like friends with my parents, like his parents was friends with my parents.
Yeah.
He was like a neighbor kid. So he was like a little bit younger than me. And he had like 3 older sisters. And one of the sisters, I think, found this trunk in the garage that was just it was a huge fucking treasure chest. It was just full of fucking porn. A whole shit ton of magazines. And some of them were disgusting. And his sisters were like, "You guys aren't going to look in the trunk again, are you?" We're like, "No." We fucking did. And he was like, I don't know, he was like in 6th grade or 5th grade, and he like grabbed all the DVDs and would distribute them to all of our friends, so that way we could all watch a DVD. And I remember them being like the corniest fucking bullshit I've ever seen in my life. But yes, one of them was called The Asian Persuasion. And I won it just because it was called The Asian Persuasion. It was pretty funny.
Did anyone get caught? And then the whole operation was just like...
I don't think a single person... His sisters knew, but they didn't tattle on us.
Huh.
But one time we were like... I was trying to show him Clerks, the first one, and I loved that movie. And he was like... He loved it so much, too, that he was like, "We should have your little brother watch it with us again." And his sister's like, "I'm not stupid." And I'm like, "What?" I did no idea what she was talking about. She's like, "I know what you guys are doing." And I was like... "We're watching Clerks. I love that movie. It's like my favorite movie at this time." And then she's like, "Yeah, okay, I remember the trunk. I know what you guys are watching." She's like, "You probably don't want us to watch it with you." And I was like, "No, you can watch it. It's fine. It's just Clerks. I promise. We're watching fucking Clerks." I promise we're not watching porn together.
That's weird.
It was pretty funny. Yeah, that's my story about when I was a little kid and I was watching porn. I wasn't a kid. I was like a middle schooler. Leave me alone.
Yeah, magazines and...
The magazines were those were the ones I really had no interest in. They were pretty gross.
I
don't want to think about the fact that his dad's fingers were rushing around through the pages.
Were
the
they
same
stuck
fingers
together?
I'm touching. I don't know. But goddamn, that I was like, I swear to God, if it's like extra like crunchy, I would be like, no, I don't want to touch this. But there was one, you know, every porn magazine, anyone who talks about porn magazines will tell you about 1-800-MEAT. And I don't mean meat as in MEET. I mean meat as in meat like steak, pork. And it's a girl with a dick. It's just that, and it's just you just see it. You're looking at regular porn, and it's bam, girl with a dick. And I'm like, all right, that was the first time I saw that. I wasn't in the mood to see this. I wasn't ready. You have to brace me. You can't just whip this out. You gotta tell me first.
You gotta let me know.
So yeah.
Especially at that age.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, I knew it existed, but I was just like, what? No. And it's like a really they always look like really attractive, and they just have giant dicks.
I know.
How? How do they get really attractive trans people who also have giant dicks? Like, you should do trans porn, dude. You got a huge dick. Yeah, you're right. I got a big donger. Big donger in my skirt. All right, I should stop making. Why are you making groaning noises?
I don't know. I don't want to think about that. Grosses me out.
Dicks. You should specify you don't like dicks.
Yeah.
Not like trans. You're fine with trans people.
Yeah.
You just don't like naked penises.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Penises on. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. Oh yeah. Okay.
You got topics.
Back to my birthday for a second. Hold on. This
Fine.
is funny. I just got a text. So in my friend group, there's another person's birthday who's on April 10th. Their birthday's on April 10th. And I got a text. They're like, hey, we should have like this big old parade for them on their birthday. And I was like, you know, my birthday is like this Sunday, right? They like completely ignored me. I was like, what the fuck?
That is weird.
I know. I was kind of salty.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks. It's okay. We'll celebrate, but we'll probably do it right now. We might not do podcast next week. Might have to do it more scarce.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll celebrate it right here, right now.
Woo.
Except you can't do anything yet, so. And you used to be able to smoke at 18, so
Right.
people would just like buy cigarettes or something, which is probably a bad idea. It's a nasty habit. You probably shouldn't smoke. But
I could go. Well, I can't because I'm not 8. Well,
yeah.
in like 3 days.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Next
3 days.
podcast, we'll go and buy like lottery tickets or something.
Sure.
I'll
Well, yeah,
click
yeah,
yes
actually,
on Pornhub.
that'd be
and
fun.
Film it
You'll film.
for the podcast.
I want to do a video of just your face and Shane's reaction to porn. And you're like, whoa, whoa,
This is awesome.
this is great. Yeah.
I can't.
You know, man, I was hoping I could show this one to someone. I already talked about porn nonstop already. Oh well. No going back.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
Too late now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
Oh, have you? So you've heard of the flat Earth theory?
Yes.
Have you heard of the hollow Earth theory?
I think you told me about this, but I don't remember right now.
I don't know if I told you about it.
They believe there's nothing inside the center of the Earth? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
stupid.
Like, you know, like there's the mantle which we live on, and there's
Yeah.
like the magma and the core.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think that's just
Well,
non-existent.
The core is super, super. I mean, you have to go down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Earth is big. So you have to go really, really far down to get down
Well, even just to get past the crust
there.
of the Earth.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't there like layers upon layers upon layers upon layers? So it's like.
Well, no human can survive the pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't, like, once you get to a certain point, people will just start dying. So you can't dig all the way through the crust without, like, a robot
Yeah.
or something that
We
can
need
withstand
robots.
that pressure.
We
and
need it to be
heat.
like Blade Runner, and we need androids who can do that.
So, I mean, I guess there's no really way of proving that it doesn't exist. That the Earth's not hollow.
There's so many people who are like, you know what? I will never go to space in my life. Therefore, Earth must be flat. It's like, that's not how evidence works.
I mean, it is a theory.
Yeah, a game
A
theory.
game theory.
So, my friend was talking to me yesterday about apparently MatPat made a video about which video game characters have fake boobs. They all have fake boobs. They're video game characters.
Mai serves as a great tutorial this week because she, being a strong, independent, and progressive woman, leaves her breasts unfettered. In other words, her sweet chariots swing low. And this is our first major indication that Mai's melons are au naturel.
Why would you make
And
it?
apparently, I didn't even watch the video. This is what my friend told me.
Okay.
But apparently, there's a spot in the video. I guess I'll put it in if I can find it. But apparently, he says something like, if the nipple isn't on the center of the boob, then it's fake, which is inaccurate. Or if two boobs are not the same size, it's fake. Both of those things are completely false.
Botched boob jobs, on the other hand, leave them pointing in different directions. Now look at Ivy's chest. I ask you, where are her nipples?
But also, it's a video game. So if the programmer makes two boobs not symmetrical, then I don't know why. That'd be weird. But second of all, you don't even see their nipples in 90% of games. So what the fuck are you talking about? I was so livid. I was like, MatPat.
Stick to
You
video
are
game theories.
Dumb. That is a game theory, but it's the
Stick
dumbest.
to actual ones.
Laura's rack just floats there 3 feet from her body. Either her underwire is a suspension bridge, or Laura's got herself a set of store-bought silos. Also notice that Laura's love muffins never move.
Look,
That's
man,
so dumb.
I don't like Matt Pat already. I don't care. I don't care if he sees this and it hurts his feelings.
I used to watch like Game Theory.
I've seen some, but I don't really care for him.
Yeah.
I think it's around when he just started doing like film theory and all the other things, where it's like, you're just making shit up because otherwise you can't make videos. You gotta keep, like, there's no way you believe in all these theories, man. You'd be fucking crazy if you believed in all these theories. So it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, IMO. I do want to talk about iDubbbz at some point.
Yes.
Okay.
I was actually gonna bring that up.
Yeah, okay. I was hoping you knew what was going on.
Actually,
Okay.
I've been watching so much iDubbbz recently.
You've been going on the back catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty godlike, pretty much. He's on like that god level.
He's
of
really
YouTube.
fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
He cracks me up.
So all right.
Do you want to explain it?
Well, so okay, people. I think there's people who already didn't like his girlfriend before this, but he has a girlfriend, which is understandable. And
yeah, people get girlfriends.
Yeah, some people do that. I don't know all that many people,
but now actually, if you get a girlfriend, you're a simp.
If you even have a girlfriend, you're probably a loser virgin cuck. But so basically though, after a while, I guess she's a streamer. People have criticized him for paying for her fake tits, which is like, I don't know.
That's an investment.
It's his girlfriend. If he wants to play with some big ass tits, I don't see the issue.
Especially if he has the money for it, which I'm sure
he
does.
Okay, I guess I need to start getting into it so I can get into it. But yeah, so his girlfriend made an OnlyFans, which means I don't even think she shows full on nudity, but she shows. There's leaked pictures, and I didn't go find them, but they're supposed to be very risque, I guess.
Like lewd.
Yeah, lewd. She's in her underpants, so you can see her legs.
Ooh.
Maybe some booty meat. Because like normally you'd see the yoga pants, and it would be like, there's like a layer of fabric in the way of the yoga. Now, no layer of fabric, same shape, but no layer of fabric in between, so you know what color her butt cheek is. It's very important to know the color of their butt cheeks. And yeah, so, and I think her tits are already on display on Twitch anyway, because that's just how you do it these days. But people are mad. They're upset because iDubbbz basically just lets her have an OnlyFans, man. Can you believe that? Simp.
Oh my god.
He's a simp.
He's a simp. He's simping.
He's hard simping. He's simping on Maine. He's simping from his glass, dude. What the fuck?
Which this whole simp thing has gotten out of hand.
We've talked about it. I mean, yeah. The first time I brought it up, I don't think you were on the episode. Or no, you were. No, we talked about it, and then.
Well, you talked about it with.
I talked about it with Val and Kristen.
Yeah.
But I think me and you talked about it also. I don't remember. We talked about it another time.
I thought
too.
I told you about it
at
work.
At work we were talking about it because at first I didn't know what I was like. I hear people saying this all the time. I know they're talking about guys in some relationship to women. But I don't know what it means. And then and I mean I agree when I read the definition. I'm like, I know people who fit this description. But yeah, it is getting to a point where everyone.
It's lost its meaning, really.
Yeah, people are calling iDubbbz a cuck. And like, a cuck is someone who watches his wife or significant other have sex with another guy and then gets off to it. So he's like fantasizing he's that guy fucking his own wife.
Okay.
But iDubbbz is the only one fucking his girlfriend, and other people are jerking off to her. So they would be the cucks, I would think.
Yeah.
And so you saw his video where he explained himself. He made a great point. He said, "This is my favorite point in the video. Is like, people are jerking off to your girlfriend. You just don't know it," which is 100% true. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure one of my friends really wanted my girlfriend at one point. I'm pretty sure he jerked off to her. Because what I was gonna say is like, my last two exes, their Instagrams were full of some titillating content, because I don't know. I don't know the psychology of women and why they do these things, but I know a lot of girls who post like they're like, "Look at my cleavage, dude.
Right.
It looks so good right now." And it's like it does, but in public I wouldn't say anything about this. I would just ignore it. So
yeah. I don't know.
What's your thoughts? Is your heart shattered because of iDubbbz and his decision?
No, I support iDubbbz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna watch him because he's funny.
Yeah.
But also, it's not that I don't know if I even support or not support. I just literally don't care about this issue. It's his girl. I don't watch for his girlfriend.
It's his girlfriend. They probably talked about it.
Yeah,
it's not like she just did it out of nowhere and he was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it would be if we had uncovered some knowledge that she was like, "I'm gonna do this," and he was like, "Please don't. You're gonna hurt you're gonna trigger my insecurities," and she did it anyway. Then I'd be like, "Ah, well, it's kind of shitty."
Yeah,
but I don't think it's what happened.
No.
He made a whole video about it.
He's like, that takes some kind of like confidence in your relationship as well.
Yeah, I think so. So I've heard people don't like her though because she's she said some questionable things about the relationship, but I wonder how much of it is joking. But that's where it comes. Like, I don't know what to say to that. Like, apparently on Discord servers, she said stuff about how like she yelled at iDubbbz and he cried or something, and it's like, is that even real? Or she said something like about how she's only with him because he's iDubbbz, and it's like, is that even real? Like, is that humor to her? I don't know. So,
yeah.
If it's real, then that's fucked up. She's telling people.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it is. I don't think iDubbbz would. Like, if he knew that.
You do weird stuff when you're in love, but I don't know. All I do know is people call him a hypocrite because of that green screen video where he's like, "You're a whore, you're a slut." I'll put it in, and I'm gonna put it in the version where it's him talking over a picture of his own girlfriend.
You're a whore. You're a whore. Just admit it. You're a whore. You whore yourself out online. You whore yourself out in front of your family and your friends. You're a whore, plain and simple.
Which is fucking hilarious.
And so funny.
I support him, but that's fucking funny.
And he did that for jokes.
I know. I'm pretty
sure
like
that's not his own opinion. That's just.
I'm pretty sure he watched the video of him saying that about his girlfriend and probably laughed his ass off. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, well, even in the video, he was like, "Yeah, I don't care if you make memes about me," and then at the end, he's like, "Yeah, if you don't like me because I'm a simp, I understand." Yeah, it's funny.
Well, yeah, he said, "I don't care if you make memes as long as they're funny.
Yeah.
If you're just harassing me."
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people said weird shit about how he's a hypocrite and they looked up to him.
Why?
This is not. There's other things you could be upset about. That's all I'm saying. Like.
Yeah. I don't know.
So it is a funny situation.
Apparently, he was deleting comments too.
Yeah, I saw some people say that, and I saw other people saying that they're just flagged. Like, the comments could have just been flagged by anyone. I don't see why he would delete comments. It doesn't seem like his style.
No.
But, I mean, I don't want to say anyone's untouchable. Like, anyone can fall from grace. So, I mean, maybe. But I don't know. I don't think he deleted any comments.
But, like, the one comment I saw that might have been deleted was, like, just someone harassing his girlfriend, like...
Oh.
Yeah. Which he has every right to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't typically block people on Twitter, but sometimes I will jump in an argument, like a political argument, and if I get dogpiled, then I'll just start blocking people. Like, shut up, leave me alone, stop talking to me. Because if they don't listen to you, if they're not going to listen to what you have to say, then it's like, I don't get off my notifications, please. Never talk to me again, ever. So.
Yeah.
And yeah, so sometimes deleting tweets can be a good, viable option.
iDubbbz, if you're listening to this and you want to come on our podcast,
come on the podcast.
More than welcome to.
Yeah. Seems pretty cool. Seems like a cool guy.
We won't pay you, but...
Did you hear about Leafy making a comment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came back.
Leafy came back just to call iDubbbz a cuck.
Yeah.
Which is, I hate Leafy, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, I think even he knows that, like, he's like, even people who think I'm coming back just to, like, kick someone while they're down. It's like, I think even he knows, like, most people think this is just funny. Like,
Until he beats it to death.
I hope to get, well, he said something like he's not coming back. So fuck, please.
He just made that like one short clip.
Just made that one short clip.
Where
That's
he talks shit on iDubbbz.
all you need to do.
It was 30 seconds long.
But it's funny because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the content comp on Leafy is really what made iDubbbz popular. So
Destroyed Leafy.
Yes.
Oh my god. I watched
And
like
those-
all of the content cops and they're so good.
yeah, is Leafy one? They're all still up, right? The Leafy
The
one.
Leafy one got deleted.
But you still it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone re-uploaded it.
Yeah, that's good. But now iDubbbz doesn't get your clicks for it. That's okay. You still got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched like Keemstar and Ricegum.
The Rice Gum one is just like a spectacle. Like it's just
It's so good.
it's just like magical. You're like, how can someone roast someone so perfectly? So
I know,
well?
and the diss track at the end,
I know.
it was so good.
Well, like I watched it and I was like, why did he even do a diss track? And I knew Ricegum did it, but I was like, man, I felt like he was going overboard. And then I watched Ricegum respond to it, and he's like, maybe I should show you guys how I write these songs. And he does like a stupid little montage of him pretending to write shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're fucking dumb. I hate you. I'm so glad that there's a diss track that iDubbbz put in. Like,
Well,
it
I
made me
think-
love it so much more.
I literally think iDubbbz did it just to show him like he's better at
yeah,
at
just
it
to
than
be
he-
like,
yeah,
hey, if you put some effort in, you could be like this, but you don't.
yeah. He has a ghostwriter, and
Yeah.
well, did you see like all the clips of him before he got all this money trying to rap, and he was just
No,
god awful.
I don't know.
And now since he can pay someone to like make him sound good,
yeah,
he like sounds bearable.
I haven't watched that video in a while, but I should go back because
It's so good.
that's the thing. People, like, a lot of people are dunking on iDubbbz right now, but it just makes me think of like how much I like his content. Apparently, there is a content cop in the works. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if he'll wait to release it now that people are dunking on him, but I hope it just comes out sometime soon.
What do you think it's on?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even watch like drama commentary videos.
I watched the one on Keemstar, and oh my god,
Yeah.
he absolutely destroys everyone in
No,
Content
he-
Cop.
He absolutely annihilates everyone, but the thing is,
Like if you get a Content Cop made about you,
Yeah.
you're done.
well, you say that, but like Keemstar's still around.
I know.
Rice Gums, he doesn't even care. It didn't even matter. Tana fucking Manju or Mongo or whatever her name is.
Mongoose.
That's like the most epic trolling
I know.
in
That
modern day
one-
history. There's never been a more epicer troll than that.
That video was just awesome.
I just
And like all of his arguments about people are so logical. Like you can't. There's no way you can argue
like,
it.
even when you disagree, he never comes off at this point where it's like, I don't know. It's like even if you disagree with him, it's not even that big a deal. You're like, oh well, I understand why you think that.
Like he explains his point,
Yeah.
and his point makes sense. Like how he says the N word. Like if you watch his video on why he says the N word,
Yeah.
it like makes sense.
I'm still
Even if
not-
you disagree
yeah.
with it, it makes sense.
Well, the thing is, I think. Well, I don't want to get into it, but for him saying it, I don't even care. Like, I don't think anyone's offended by it. That's the thing.
Right.
And then also, well, I don't want to get into it, but yeah,
But the whole Tana Montague.
that
And
video,
she
but
made that tweet, and then
him saying it in that context to her was 100% warranted. And it wouldn't have been as good if he didn't say the actual words. So
Yeah.
I was like, you got to do it
yeah,
because the reason why was to bring up her past.
because she said it like
Oh,
racist,
Yeah, the way she said it was
race, and he
She's-
doesn't say it like that.
she was calling you and then yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't say it like that.
No, yeah. Normally he said it the same way he would call anyone, like any name.
Yeah.
And it's up to you at home if you think that's okay or not. But like, it's like, oh, okay, well, that's the way. I'm not.
But
as
you can't
offended
just
by that.
like. I mean, I guess you could call him a racist, but you have to look at it. You have to listen to his argument for it.
You can call. I mean, if you don't want to listen, if you don't want to watch his content, if you're gonna be offended by him just saying the word, even if it's not the direct, like in a derogatory sense, you're probably not gonna like a lot of the other things he does and says anyway. So it's like a good litmus test. Like, okay, this offends me. Probably not for me.
Speaking of the rice gum, the whole rape thing he did, rice gum,
where Rice Gums talked to a girl who was raped and then he
like,
said,
"Did you like it?
Yeah, did it feel good?"
Yeah,
and it's like, wow.
And then Rice Gums like his response video. He took a clip from iDubbbz who like burped and says, "Rape is good" while he's opening a package.
Okay, but there's a huge difference.
I know.
When it comes to I know some people.
And Rice Gum was like, "Really?"
Some people are on that side where they're like, you can't use those terms even as a joke. That's edgy humor and it's cheap and blah blah blah. But like, there's a difference, okay? There's a difference between burping and then saying rape is good, and then
asking a rape victim if it felt good.
Yeah, and that's, oh my gosh, I can't
believe that. Oh my.
That's so rude. But like you know, once you know who Rice Gum is and what he's about, it's like that falls in line. Like, he's just a shitty person. So here's the thing. iDubbbz, yeah, he says those words. He says rape is good. But like, when he makes a content cop on Leafy, he's like, Leafy's bad. He makes his videos way longer than they need to be to make ad revenue, and the video content themselves are usually making fun of people who can't defend themselves, and he calls people with Down syndrome retards, and it's like, okay, yeah, iDubbbz is offensive, but like, his reasoning for attacking Leafy is kind of moral, and then when you look at Tana, same thing. He's kind of got the moral high ground here.
Yeah.
And then when you get to Rice Gum, he's defending like rape victims, even though he says horrible things. He's like, yeah, but what they did is fucking off. That's atrocious.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, because some people are saying if someone needs to make a content comp on iDubbbz, I'm like, no, but that's the whole. Only iDubbbz can do it because he's the only one who. He's not doing it for the views I mean, maybe he is, but when you watch the videos, he doesn't pick someone just to pick someone. He picks someone who really needs a good kick in the nuts.
Yeah,
and
he needs to be just set down a peg.
Yeah,
peg.
And
like Keemstar.
Yeah,
Keemstar needs another one.
He needs another one. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think most people think Keemstar is just a shitty person, but now they're like, I just watch it as a guilty pleasure. And it's like, yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm better than you, but I don't do that. So, wow, that's weird of you. It's weird of you to be beneath me like that. So yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about that one today.
Yeah. I was gonna bring up something, but I forgot what it was.
The only other thing I wanted to talk about might save it to the very end, but I wanted to talk about Joe Biden's rape allegations.
Ooh.
I just want to say, as a disclosure, I don't think Bernie Sanders is going to win. So me shitting on Biden doesn't really do any good. I just want to be as objective as possible with this, because when I say I think that he did it, I don't want people to be like, "Oh yeah, but you're a Bernie bro." Like, I think he did it though. I'm pretty sure he did it.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, well,
I think the coronavirus thing has taken over.
Coronavirus has kind of. Well, I think the media hasn't really talked too much about it. But to be fair, yeah, we have the coronavirus that we're dealing with right now. But so the story, the woman it happened to is named Tara Reid, and apparently she's been trying to get this to be a story since like the 90s, but it just never picks up. I think Biden was a nobody, and for a while, I don't think people cared if women were raped. Well, she wasn't fucking full on raped, but Biden did put his hands under her skirt and under her underwear and fingered her. So like, and it was against her will. He had her like up against the wall. So like, yeah, that's fucking bad. You can't do that. So, And she has audio where she tells her recollection of it, and she's just like, yeah, he kept saying like, it's okay, and then once he realized she was like super not down with it, he was like, what? I thought you liked me. And then he just stopped, and he's like, you'll be fine, and then like left her. And it's like he was like, oops, shouldn't have done that. And it's like, ugh, gross.
Yeah.
But
now if
that's what she said, that happened in the 90s. People are like, how come she's only talking about it now? Well, the Republicans want to talk about it now. That's why it's being talked about now. But she was actually a Elizabeth Warren supporter. So before anyone is like, she's just a Republican plant, it's like, no. She used to work for Joe Biden. That's why that's when this happened. So
I feel like if she made these allegations against Trump,
then people would
be story.
Yeah, people are like, oh, we should talk about this. Well, at the same time, there's already allegations against him, and people realize it won't work to get rid of him. No one's gonna. His fans aren't gonna stop. His fans aren't gonna care just because he grabbed a little pussy here and there. Like, they don't care.
No.
And you would think the Democrats would care a little bit more, but it turns out they only cared because they wanted to stop Trump. See, I thought they cared because rape is bad. I was wrong. Rape is good, apparently.
Idubbbz was right.
Idubbbz was right the whole time. And so, but it is interesting. Well, also the other reason why I think it's real, because I think it's pretty compelling that she had been trying to get this going for forever, and there's documented evidence of it. Mm-hmm. It's just when you just look at any picture of Joe Biden with any other girl, and he's just always touching them. And some older woman accused them of like unwanted kissing and stuff when he was vice president.
I think I heard of that too.
Yeah, that really wasn't that long ago. And that's why a lot of us always were making these jokes about how he's creepy. So then, like, everyone's making jokes about how creepy he is because there was already a scandal with this. And then this woman's like, hey, I've been trying to stay for a long time. It's like, no, the story kind of checks out. It goes along with what Biden does. Also, apparently, he hired on the people who defended Henry Weinstein to help his PR after this. And it's kind of like, geez, what are you so worried about there, Biden?
What are you getting ready for?
Trying to hide something?
Yeah.
So
NDAs going around?
Yeah, so it's just like look, I mean, I believe in due process. I'm not one of those types who's like, if a woman says she was raped, automatically, no matter what, you have to believe her.
Yeah.
But I think common sense kind of wins out in this one.
Whack.
We're in an interesting time now where you can vote between a rapist or a man who sexually assaulted a woman. So you can decide which is better for you, what is more what you want, but
yeah.
But it's like y'all could have fucking voted Bernie Sanders, but you fucking didn't.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah. So I just wanted to get it off. I just like to hate on Joe Biden on this podcast, so.
Yeah, I haven't really heard anything about that, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, I was gonna say something when we were talking about Idubbbz, but I can't think of what it was.
Idubbbz.
Something about.
Do you even have a clue?
No.
Idubbbz. I mean, content cops. You know, the thing about Idubbbz that I like people in the video, he was like, well, you shouldn't have ever thought I was cool in the first place, first of all. And the funny thing is like, yeah, he used to just be like a background stooge in like Filthy Frank videos.
Yeah.
Like when he amassed his massive popularity where he kind of like took the mantle from Filthy Frank in a way, It was like overnight, and it wasn't like people adored him before the Leafy Content Cop. They're just like, I know him. I saw him puke a bunch on camera already. I saw people like put shock collars on him and shit. I know this guy. So it's like his internet career is just fucking wacky.
Yeah.
And then like his videos that aren't Content Cop are just fucking bizarre. They're not like, they don't like make you go, what the fuck? You're just kind of like bored. You're just like, what the? He's just talking about some random shit.
Well, he has like his Kickstarter crap where he like, talks about shitty Kickstarter projects, and his fan mail unboxing, which is actually really funny.
Yeah.
Because I love it when people, I know it's disgusting, but some people will send him like nasty shit.
Yeah.
And he'll open it and he'll like immediately gag and like throw up. It's so funny.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy.
And then he has like this whole series about catching squirrels.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Like, it makes me go like, what the? Why are you fucking uploading this shit? But it's like, it's because he's iDubbbz. That's why. Like,
yeah.
He's just being himself, I guess. Because that definitely, there's no way that gets like a shit ton of views for him and brings in traffic. That's,
no.
I mean, his hardcore fans, I guess, will watch it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I haven't really watched any of those, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's funny. His other stuff's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I first started watching Content Cop, I just had to watch like as much iDubbbz as possible because it was like, man, this guy's like a gold mine. So, but now those times could be over.
Could be over forever.
Just because he was caught simping red-handed.
Simping. Oh. Do you think if he just breaks up with his girlfriend, he'll like, or like fake breaks up with his girlfriend, he'll like get all his clout back?
I think people are finally starting to see that he's actually not just like a shit posting asshole that they want him to be. I feel like the people who like don't like this are the kind of people who like really liked Leafy, and they're like, oh, well, iDubbbz is cooler than Leafy because he roasted him. And I feel like they missed the whole point of why he roasted Leafy.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do it to like take the top spot.
No.
He did it because Leafy was an asshole. So I was like,
and his weak chin.
Because he had, and weak chins are offensive. But
we demand a profile shot.
It's so funny because like I feel like that was such a weak point, but because it's iDubbbz and he went so far with it, and I was like,
he went like beyond.
Yeah, no, when he's like in public and he's like he's like hide the chin, and it's like now it's funny, but it's not even funny because like it was funny because Leafy does hide his chin, but then it was like funny because iDubbbz is just stupid. And
he took it to the extreme.
Yeah, I feel like
put the OK sign on them.
I feel like if someone just made a tweet about like, you ever notice how Leafy hides his chin, it would have got like no traction. It's just the way he presented it that
so funny
made it so good. But also, I remember hating Leafy at that time. I remember having a lot of friends into Leafy and being like, you guys, this is kind of cringy. He's like a mean high school bully.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I thought he was a high schooler, so I wasn't that mad. And then when I found out he was like in his early 20s at that time, I was like, what?
He calls everyone old.
He needs to get a life. Yeah. Oh, I forgot all about that. I forgot all about okay, I literally forgot how he talked until just now. And
yeah.
He literally is a 33-year-old man.
And he says the same thing over and over again.
Like, literally, guys. Like, literally a 33-year-old man.
Because he like doesn't edit out any of his shit because he wants to make the video as long as possible.
Yeah.
So he just reiterates everything.
And then he's like, I better have like a title for 80 seconds.
Yeah.
Why? It should be like 5 seconds.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I stopped watching Leafy pretty... I mean, I never was a fan, but like once I saw a few videos, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Not for me. But I don't know. I've never really been into commentary videos in the first place. It's just not I'm not the demographic, I guess. So I liked some commentary channels, but like I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff. I don't like someone talking over gameplay.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Unless it's about the game.
Yeah. And if they're actually playing the game and they're like, "Whoa, this is what I'm doing right now," then I'm like, "Oh, cool." Especially if they're really good at it, like, yeah. Well, if you have no other topics, I don't know if you brought many with you.
I have 2, and we talked about one.
What's the other one?
My teacher last year, my history teacher. It was just something funny. We were talking about like the Holocaust in Germany, and he was talking about how I swear to God, he said this. He was like, the Germans were just amazing at killing people, like just amazing, like it was wonderful. And I was like, oh my God, chill.
Yeah, dude, you're getting a little excited.
I know.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's all I thought.
Sometimes I feel like people say things that if they just thought about it before they said it,
Yeah.
then they would be like, no.
Like, I get, like, he should have said they were super efficient at killing people, not that it was amazing and a great thing. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't think he really...
They were really great at killing people, which is evil. I mean, I don't like it or anything.
Yeah. But, like, you gotta give people dues when it's deserved, you know?
Yeah.
Credit where it's deserved.
He did one of the most effective genocides in human history, and we should respect it. I choose not to.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna make a cold take and say I don't like Hitler.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That's
It's a very ice cold take. But,
I know. It's controversial.
Well, remember when like Trump first got elected, and the alt right was really pumping up,
yeah,
and people were like, yeah, they're talking about Nazis in a different light for a little bit, and you saw more people with swastikas out for a little. I think that's kind of died down now, or maybe it's just not the cameras aren't on it anymore. But yeah, that's my cold take.
Or when Trump supported the alt right.
Yeah, he's like, those people, some of them are good people. Trump. Yeah.
The killing of Jews was awesome.
Remember when you said that Mexicans who come here are a bunch of fucking rapists? But some of the alt-right might be good people. It's that's so funny how the one group of people
is all bad.
You've given a pass to one group of people. That's funny how that works.
Yeah, interesting.
It's okay. He loves taco bowls, therefore, you know, if you eat taco bowls, then you're
not racist.
You're not racist to Mexicans. If you eat Mexican food, you're not racist. End of story.
All right. Well,
yeah, we could probably. This has been our
first podcast in a couple whiles.
Yeah, and you can probably guess why. And hope we might do another one.
Pretty much my fault.
Well, I think the week you were cleared, me and Jeremiah were still kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it still was kind of risky. I mean, even now, like, we're probably not gonna hug and kiss after this. We're probably not gonna like fool around.
What?
I know. I'm sorry. We're probably not gonna fool around after this. So,
damn, why did that come?
Yeah, cucked again, or you simped too hard.
Damn, this whole podcast has just been me simping.
Yeah, and you know we're supporting a fucking major simp too. Oh. So, jokes on you. I can't be a cuck because I have no girlfriend, but I can be a simp. Man, okay, yeah. Well, I guess we should talk about that real quick, though.
What?
If you are fucking... if you have a girlfriend, I don't know how you're supposed to be a simp.
I don't know.
She's giving you the thing that you wanted. I don't get it.
I call my friend a simp who has a girlfriend just because he gets so mad when he gets called a simp, so I just do it.
Yeah, but are you doing... Do you actually think that, or are you just fucking with them?
Sometimes he's actually pretty simpish towards women.
Oh, other women? Or his girlfriend?
Well, like when he doesn't have a girlfriend, he simps pretty hard.
He was a former simp.
And actually, to other girls, he simps.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like a lot of guys simp just out of like, because that's all they know. Yeah. Because like they think that's how you're supposed to treat women. It's just to simp them.
He is a pretty big simp, but
And if you guys are confused about like because iDubbbz is a simp, I don't mean he's trying to date women. I mean, he's trying to give them the world while they give them nothing in return.
Yeah.
Which is what a simp really is. Which is why iDubbbz is not really a simp. Or a cuck.
Yeah.
What's the other one? There's another word. He's not a soy boy. Remember soy boy?
Yeah.
He ain't a soy boy.
He's a not a Chad, or what's the opposite of Chad?
Chad, I don't know. I thought it was just like simp, virgin, cuck.
Yeah. Virgin with rage.
Virgin with rage. Like,
not,
I wonder if Christian finally did it.
Now that he's a woman?
It's been a long time though. Like,
I don't know.
He's had to have. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he hasn't have had to have.
I don't know. His standards are pretty high.
That's true. You have to be 18 to like 30 something. Because like now he's way older.
Yeah.
So like, ew.
A boyfriend-free girl.
You need to be a boyfriend-free girl. And he's a virgin with rage.
Or a girlfriend-free boy now.
Oh no, I think he still only likes girls though.
But I thought he hates gays.
No, he changed his opinion. It's not hard to figure out why. It's really not. I think when people are like, he's like, ugh, gays are gross. And then someone's like, yeah, but if you were a woman, you could be a lesbian. He was like, oh my god. Holy shit. I never thought of that. And so now I should start saying she, but it's so hard because I don't even really, when I picture Christian, I picture the old Christian when he was a boy still.
Man.
A man. A mighty fine man. That Christian.
A real specimen.
Chris is hard simping though. Chris hard simp.
Chris is, okay, if you want a definition of simp, just look at Christian.
I don't know what Chris even is, the definition. Christian is just Christian, but.
Really? Yeah.
But he does simp. He is caught simping.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to say simp anymore ever again in my life.
We said simp. Okay, here's a little challenge. Count how many times we said simp throughout this podcast.
You want me to do it? Put it
no.
in the bottom?
That would be awesome. No, I want our fans to do it.
Simp counter?
And comment down below. Whoever gets the correct answer gets...
I'll buy you a month of iDubbbz's girlfriend's OnlyFans so you can see her. You can see her in her underwear.
Okay, but now we actually have to do that.
It's okay. No one will do it. Don't worry.
What if someone? But now.
I don't care.
What if someone actually does?
I'll just keep. I don't care. I'm calling them out. Pussies, you're not gonna actually do it. I'm calling them out.
But that means now we have to actually go through and count all the simps.
No.
What if someone that gives us a number and we're like, what if that's right?
If I want, I'll count it myself.
And then you'll buy yourself an OnlyFans.
Depends how I feel. Yeah, I'm buying myself some OnlyFans subscriptions for research purposes. I gotta know what iDubbbz is dealing with. I need to buy the OnlyFans. I need to see a woman's legs. God damn it. My own legs won't do it. I need to see a woman. Even though you've seen the meme where it's like, I typed, why pay for OnlyFans when you can type in boob on google.com for free? Yeah, kind of true. But all right, we'll wrap this one up here.
Bye. Stay safe. Stay inside.
Yeah, I mean we didn't do that.
Yeah, but we're an exception.
There's also, if you're really worried, there's not as many cases in this area, but there's some. So we have to be kind of careful.
Yeah. But
just wear protection at all times, and you'll be fine. All right, goodbye.
Bye.